Beautiful thing right there, man. Let's go back to 1 Thessalonians. 5 and 11?
Yeah, go to 12.
Keep going to 12. Verse 12. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you,
right,
and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. Right, we're supposed to esteem our brothers highly in love for their work's sake, man. You're supposed to show your brother the utmost love and respect for the work that they put in, for the hours that they took time studying, for the hours that they took time doing videos, man, for the hours that they went out and fed the poor, right, to preach the gospel to the meek, man. Give me Isaiah 61. Matter of fact, go to Luke 4:18, Baba Shaw. 4:18, man. That's what we out here to do, man. We out here to minister to the meek and to the poor to wake them up, man. Right, we got to show our brothers love who laboring, man. We got to show our brothers the utmost respect, man. Damn what camp you in, man. We out here laboring for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we doing it in unity, man. We reading out the same Bible, so it ain't no division, man.
That's right.
Let's look at Luke chapter 4, verse 18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because He hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the broken. Right. The Lord sent us out here to heal the broken, man. You calling yourself black, African American, nigga, you broken, man. Right. You out here dogging our women out, you broken. Right. You smoking cigarettes, you smoking weed, excessively drinking, you broken, damn it.
Right. That's right.
To preach deliverance to the captives and recovering of the sight of the blind. Right, we out here to preach deliverance, man. And how do you get deliverance? By keeping the faith, the law, statutes, and commandments, showing your brotherly love, man. Give me Matthew 22 and go to verse 36. To set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. Right, we out here to preach that acceptable year of the Lord when He comes and brings destruction and vengeance upon all Idumea, man, in the sight of all the heathen. Right?
That's right. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. For ye remember, brethren, our labor and travail, for laboring night and day, because we would not be chargeable unto any of you. We preach unto you the gospel of Yahweh.
Right? Read that one more time. That's heavy.
This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. For ye remember, brethren, our labor and travail.
Right, you got to remember the brothers that's in labor and travail, man. Right, coming out here, you laying your life on the line, man. Right. You don't know what can happen, man. That's travail right there, man. You shalom. Right, your feet getting frostbit, your hands getting frostbit, your body's ripping, man. Right, you leaving stuff in camp, man. That's travail right there.
Right. For laboring night and day.
Laboring night and day, man. It ain't I'm just an Israelite on the Sabbath, man. You laboring light and day, man.
Right.
Right, when you out and about, people see your friends, you laboring right there, man.
That's right.
Right, when you talking to Israel, you laboring right there.
That's right.
Laboring night and day, because we would not be chargeable unto any of you, for we preach unto you the gospel of Yahweh.
Right, we preach nothing but the gospel of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. In all our actions, man. That's why we read in 2 Corinthians that you can't be blamable to give the Most High offense, man. You can't make this word offensible at all, man. Because once you start to slip, then the next brother next to you will slip. Then the brother next to him is going to slip. And it's a trickle-down effect, man. That's why we over here in Babylon to this day, man. That's why we over here in captivity to this day, man. Right, we got to make sure that we labor in the way we can, because you never know when your last day on this earth will be, man. Right. It's a brother in Cali that just got gunned down who's in the truth, man.
Right.
Shalom. You never know when your last day is going to be on this earth, man. So you got to make the most of what you can do while you're here, man. Brother, make sure you start reading, man. Right, the brother gave you the foundation. You got the brothers over here. Right, you got family in the truth, brother. Right. There should be no excuse why they phone not blowing up, man. Hey, I just read this in this book. What's this mean? Well, brother, you got an hour? Well, brother, you got an hour and a half? Right, I'm quite sure anybody in your... You gonna pick up when the brother call?
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's no excuse, man. You should be over here next time we see you, brother.
That's right.
Right, or starting to camp out in Youngstown, brother.
That's right.
Right? It's that time, man. We gotta wake up. We all gotta put this work in, man. If we want to get out of here, we all gotta do our due diligence, man.
That's right.
Right? We all got a hand in this, brother. You found out today that you from the tribe of Judah. Tomorrow you gonna find out what it means to be the elect. Tomorrow you're going to find out what it means in Revelations, this and that. Right? It's a building, it's a process, man. right? Use that to your advantage, man. You got another precept?
Come. It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 3. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed, but in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of Yahweh.
Right, we got to prove ourselves as ministers of the word, man. Right, when you up here teaching, you gotta be sharp with it, man. You can't just say anything talking about, well, you know what, them white people can make it, man. Right, you can't have no offense to this ministry, man. Right. To all you brothers out here teaching, you brothers that are coming out the camp, no offense, man. Right, if somebody asks you a question, man, you should be able to break it down with ease, man. Right, because the people in the world not gonna come asking you no crazy, break down Daniel 7. Right, they're not gonna ask you that. Break down 2nd Esdras 11. Break down 2nd Esdras 12. They're gonna ask you the small, simple things, man. And you gotta be on it because you trying to be a minister for Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Right.
But in all things approving ourselves as the ministers of Yahweh in much patience and afflictions and necessities and distresses and stripes and imprisonments and tumults and labors and watching and fasting.
Right, so in any and everything you go through, man, you got to take it and love it and be happy that the Lord gave it to you. Give me Acts 14:22, right? The Lord going to put his ministers through hell when you in this truth, man. But everything we got to do is got to be blameless, man. Let me get that.
Book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 11.
Right.
These days, it's like these days command and teach. Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in words and conversation.
Be what?
In words and conversation.
Right, you got to be an example to the unbelievers in word and conversation, man. Right? That's what Matthew 5 and 13 is going into. You being the salt, man. Don't salt go good with everything? Right? You don't put salt on some lamb and be like, man, what did I do this for? Right? Salt go good with everything, man. Right? You got to be an example to the non-believers in word and deed. Right? If I tell you not to eat shrimp, you should never catch me eating shrimp. If I tell you not to smoke cigarettes, you should never catch me smoking cigarettes, man. Right? Keep going with that, huh?
And charity and spirit and faith and purity till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine.
Right, until the Lord come give that exhortation to doctrine, man. Make sure your doctrine is sound, man. Everything is backed up with precepts, man. Right, everything is backed up with examples in different books, man. When I say different books, I'm talking about out the Bible, man. We're not dealing with no book of Philo, right, the epics of Gilgamesh. You dealing with the sound doctrine, man. Being an example to those, right? So if you come out and you see new people on the line, you should be like, you know what? This brother right here, he's an example to me of how I should be. Right? This brother right here is an example of how I should be. Right? You too, brother. You too. You should be an example to the next Israelite. Right? What tribe you say you was from? Judah. All praises, man. You got fringes, right? Oh, you got to get some fringes, brother. You got to get some fringes. Right? That's a commandment. I know you know that, brother. Yeah, you got to get some fringes, brother. Make no tarrying, man. Try to get that joint tomorrow if you can, brother. All right?
It's the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 6. But now when Timotheus came from you unto us and brought us good tidings of your faith and charity, and that ye have good remembrance of us always, desiring greatly to see us as we also to see you.
Right? And that's going into having a good name, man. When you remember brothers, man, they should have a good name for the work they done, the charity they shown, the way they wash their mouth, man. That's important, man. Right? We can talk about the prophecies, but there's more to it, man. You got to be a full-fledged Israelite, man.
That's right.
King David wasn't walking around half-assing it, man, so neither can we, man.
Right.
We got to use our forefathers as examples, man. Right? And if it hurts, so what, man? You're supposed to get cut, man. That's what Hebrews 4 and 12 is, man. We all got to do better, man.
That's right.
Book of Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work.
Right, the Lord ain't going to forget your works, man. He's not going to forget the works that we've done, man. To all you brethren out here, this is a work just standing out here. Sisters, too. It's cold, man. You could be at home on the Sabbath day, but you out here to edify the people. The Lord not going to forget that.
And labor of love, which he showed towards his name.
Right, we laboring in love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua towards Israel, man. Because we love our people. We out here in -degree weather. We out here when it rains, when it's hot, when it's thunderstorming, when it's snowing, man. Because we love the Lord, we love Israel, we want to get up out of here, man.
And that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
Read that last part one more time, Baba Kishar.
And we desire that every one of you
We desire that every brother up here, man, do what?
show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end.
Right? Paul wants us to go as hard as Paul. Right? Some of us want y'all brothers to go as hard as the next brothers. And the next brothers want us to go as hard as them, man. Right? That's a desirable thing to see your brother go as hard as you, man.
That's right.
Get yourself around brethren that's going to push you, man. Get yourself around brethren that's going to want to see you excel.
Right.
Man, you be that brother that want to see the next brother excel, man.
Come on. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse 7. For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us, for we have behaved not ourselves disorderly among you.
Right, we haven't behaved ourselves disorderly among you, man. You're not going to see us out here drunk when we teaching. Right? You ain't going to see no pack of Black and Miles fall out. Right? You ain't going to see none of that, man. You got to behave yourself decently and in order when you out preaching his word, man. Because the Lord has entrusted you to wake up the sheep. He entrusted you with this gospel, man. And none of us out here are worthy of that, man. But the Lord chose every single one of us to understand this. And how we going to bring back to the Lord, man? We're going to bring back that same penny? Or we going to bring back 5, 10, 20, 100-fold, man?
Right.
Neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but wrought with labor and travail night and day. That we
didn't eat from other brothers, man. We didn't build on other brothers' foundation, man. What did we do? We brought it our own, man. And we labored on our own, man, as all brethren should, man.
but wrought with labor and travail night and day, that we might not be chargeable to any of you, not because we have not power, but to make ourselves an example unto you to follow us.
Right? So we did that so we can't be charged of any man. You shouldn't have brothers out here able to make videos of you, man. Right? You gotta be an example, man. You shouldn't be out here making examples of other men by downplaying them, man.
That's right.
Right? You shouldn't rejoice when your enemy fall, man. Right? You shouldn't sit here and make videos like you saw the way he broke that down wrong. He gonna die. I hate him. That's wicked, man. That's not an example of how Israel is supposed to be, man. You're supposed to exhort your brethren. Look, this brother messed up. I'm going to correct him, and I'm going to reach out to him. That's how Israel is supposed to conduct themselves, man. Let me get that precept, Bobby Shaw.
Look at 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul.
Right, you got to abstain from the things that your flesh want to go after, man. It's a battle that we all have to go through, man. You got to make sure that you fulfilling the pleasures of the soul before the flesh, man. That's right. Man, leave the flesh for what it is, man. Because the flesh not going to die with you, man. Right, the soul is forever, man. You want your soul to live forever. Right, we're going to get new bodies in the kingdom.
Verse 12. Having your conversation.
Having what?
Having your conversation.
Right.
Honest amongst the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers.
Right, you got to be able to have honest conversation, man. Your words shouldn't be guile. Your words shouldn't be always cussing after every word. Right, you shouldn't be speaking evil about your brother, man. You have to have honest conversation, right?
They may be your good works, like it. They may be your good work, which they shall behold glory and glorify Yahweh in the day of visitation.
Right, the Lord's going to look at how you was talking to your brother. Right, is it going to be glorified or you going to be condemned? Let's get that, Ak. Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Salaki, verse 34. O generation of vipers, right. How can ye being evil speak good things? Right, how can you be evil and speak good things? Right, how can you be in the spirit and speak worldly things, man? The two don't counteract, man. It's either you choose one side or you choose the other. Right. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. A good man out of the heart, out of your mind is what you gonna speak, man. If you constantly thinking about sports, right, you gonna make sports analogies. Right, if you thinking about women, you gonna think women analogies. Right, if you thinking wickedness, you gonna speak wickedly. But if you walking in the spirit, you're going to say things that pertain to the spirit, man. Right. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things, and evil men out of the evil treasures bringeth forth evil things.
Right? A righteous man is going to speak righteously. He's going to speak in parables. He's going to speak the scriptures to you. He's going to lift you up when you're feeling down, man. But if you wicked, man, you know what? Let's go hit this bottle, man. Right? You know, we're going to hit these strip clubs down here. They're going to speak wickedly to persuade you to do wickedness, man.
That's right.
And that's what we out here to do, to teach our brethren to not speak wickedly so much. Right? Offend less, man. Watch your tongue more and more, right?
Verse 36, but I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak,
What the Lord say?
I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account therefore in the day of judgment.
So every little thing that you say walking this earth today, you're going to have to give account on the day of judgment, man.
Right.
And a lot of brothers got a lot of work to do, man. We all got work to do, man.
That's right.
Like, this is an exhortation, man. Right? To not stay in that foul mouth that you have, man. To not continue to sin by your lips, man. We got to do better day by day by day by day if the Lord allows us to see it, man. Right? Exhort your brother instead of bringing him down. Right? Give your brother precepts instead of talking ill to him. Right?
For by thy words thou shalt be justified,
So what you say righteous, you're going to be justified by that.
and by the words thou shalt be condemned.
Your wickedness, you're going to be condemned for your wickedness, man. Ain't no partiality with the Lord, man. It's cut cards. It's this or that. It's you on the right-hand side or you on the left-hand side, man.
right.
And everybody should have their words more towards the right-hand side than the left-hand side, man.
Right, that's right.
Right?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, and verse number 19.
Bring it out.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, and which are these: adultery,
Right? So the works of the flesh are going to be made manifest, man. Right? It's adultery,
fornication,
unlawful sex,
uncleanness,
right? You being unclean and being around brothers,
lasciviousness,
right?
adultery, witchcraft,
Right? Witchcraft.
hatred, variance.
The Lord said hatred, man. And hatred isn't a small thing, man. That's a broad topic, man. You can hate your brother by not helping him up when he's down. Right? Come on. You can hate your brother by not telling him he's an Israelite, man. You can hate your brother by not correcting him when he's in sin.
Variance, emulation, wrath, strife, seductions, heresies, envying, murders, drunkenness, railiness, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as though also I told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right? That's a long list of evil doings, man. The works of the flesh is a broad thing, man. Showing you that this path is very narrow, man. You got to walk on eggshells when you're dealing with this truth, man. Because if you're not walking on eggshells, you liable to slip, right? What's set upon you is fire and water on each side, man. And we out here to walk with a straight line, man. We are commanded to walk with a straight line, man. All you Akim out here gotta walk on a straight line.
Right.
Make sure you getting on the brother who's not walking in a straight line. The
Right.
brother who's sinning at his lips, get on him, man. Pull him by his coattail, man, and get on him, man. That's the job of every single brother out here, man. This is an exhortation, man. Everybody out here know they Israel, so I'm exhorting y'all brothers to take it one step higher, right? If you in a camp, if you a leader, you gotta take it one step higher. If you a captain, if you a soldier, you gotta take it one step higher, man. This is elevation right now, man. They about to push this damn vaccine on you. So now you gotta take it a step higher.
Right.
You gotta show the Lord that we really want this kingdom.
Right.
You gotta show it to the Lord that you sorrowful for all the sinning that you did by taking it a step up, man. You gotta level up in this truth, man. It's time to level up, man. Right? We just got done the Feast of Dedications, man. It's time to level up, man.
That's right.
Every feast day you should level up more and more and more and more and more. Right?
Book of James, chapter 3 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Behold, we put bits in the horse's mouth that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. Behold also the ships which do they be so great and are driven of fierce wind, yet are they turned about with a very small hem.
Right? So we put things in the mouth of horses to control where they go. Right? The wind controls the way that the ships go. Right?
Whatsoever the governor listed, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasted great things.
Right, the tongue amongst our people is a small member, man.
Right.
The tongue is a very small member in your body, right?
Behold, how great a matter! Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindle.
Right? You know, a little small flame from a match can light a whole forest, man. Right? A small little flame from a lighter can light a whole city up, man. Right?
And the tongue is a fire, a word of iniquity.
Right? Your tongue is a fire in a world of iniquity, man. Right? A wise man is going to watch his tongue. A wise man is going to keep his words short. Unless he's spoken to, he's saying something of substance. Right?
So is the tongue among our members, that it defiled the whole body and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell.
Right? If you look at Israel sometimes, man, we look just like Christians, man. One camp talking about another, one brother talking about another. Right? We start to look like Christians sometimes, man. It set the whole course onto the matter of hell, man. Meaning everybody about to go off, man. Right? If the top camps start talking about other top camps, brothers gonna be like, damn, what's going on? Right? Imagine if Yahushua and King David was beefing. We're gonna be, well, whose side should we choose? What's going on? Right? That's how you gotta look at it, man. It'll set the whole course to hell.
Verse 7. For every kind of beast, and of bird, and of serpent, and of things that are in the sea, is tame and has been tamed of mankind.
Right.
But the tongue can no more tame.
Right. We can't even the tongue no man can tame, man. We can't even tame our own lips, man. Right? We be walking by and we say something crazy, man. The spirit hop on you, say some ill stuff, man.
That's right.
Right? You say something crazy, like a thought will pop on you, and you think something crazy, man. We
Right.
can't control our tongue, man. That's why it's best to speak as less words as we can, man. Unless you're around Akim, who gonna help you control your mouth, man. Right?
But the tongue can no man tame. It is unruly, evil, full of deadly poison. Therewith bless we Yahweh, even the Father, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of Yahweh.
Right? In the same mouth we praising the Most High, in the same mouth we cursing men, man.
Right.
How backwards is that, man? Right? That's off as hell, man. Either you're going to keep your conversation holy, or you're going to keep your conversation vulgar, man. What you going to choose, man? Because me and my Akim, we're going to keep it holy, man.
That's right.
Every time we're around brothers, conversation be holy, man. Let me get 2 Peter 3. Hold that too. Give me 2 Peter 3. You can start verse 7, right? More on that.
Verse 10. Out of the same mouth proceeded blessings and curses. My brother, these things ought not to be so.
Right? These things ought not to be so, man. You can't bless the Lord and curse your brother, man.
Right.
You should be blessing your brother the same way that you blessing the Most High. Right? When I say, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah, I'm saying may the Most High bless you, man.
Right.
I'm not saying Shalak Rayam to you, man. That's wicked. Right? Send evil to you, that's off, man. That's off. And I've seen brothers do it, man. This brother not going to make it because he don't believe what the hell I believe, man. May the Most High destroy him. Man, who the hell are you to say that? Right? That's what James 3 is going into, man. That's not being an example of how you should walk as an Israelite. Right? Walking as an Israelite is correcting your brother.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 28 and verse 13. Curse the whisperer and double-tongued, for such have destroyed many that were at peace.
Man, that's a fire precept, man. The Lord said, curse the whisperer and the double-tongue, man. Right? That man who, man, you know what I heard about this dude? This dude right here, he can this and that. Man, you know that whispering gossiping spirit, man. That double-tongue, man. The one who say they in the truth, but in the world, when they get out amongst the worldly people, they start doing worldly things and speaking worldly things, man.
A backbiting tongue have disquieted many and driven them from nation to nation.
Right? Those people who like to talk about people behind their back, those people who say they're going to do something and they don't do it, right? You disquieted from nation to nation.
Strong cities have been pulled down and overthrown the houses of great men. A backbiting tongue have cast out virtuous women and deprived them of their labors.
Right? The tongue that destroys so many things, man. If the Bible could list all the things that was listed, we would never finish what it was read, man. what was written, man. We'll never be able to finish that because the tongue is unruly and wicked, man. That's why it's time to start controlling your tongue. It's time to start controlling your actions. It's time to start being an Israelite outwardly and inwardly, man.
That's right.
Whoso hearken unto it shall never find rest, and never dwell quietly. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones.
Right? And that hurts, man. You hear your brother talk bad about you, that'll kill you, that'll destroy your soul, man. Right? God, the brother.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 10 and verse 15. And when he was departed thence, he lighted on Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, coming to meet him, and he saluted him and said to him, Is thine heart right, as my heart is with thy heart? And Jehonadab answered, It is. If it be, give me thine hand. And he gave him his hand, and he took him up to him into the chariot. And he said, Come with me and see my zeal for the Lord. So they made him a ride in his chariot.
The brother said, come with me and see my zeal for the Lord, man. Right, is your heart where my heart is? Well, let's see, man. Come up here so I can show you how hard I go for the Lord, man.
Right.
I know brothers that'll do that, man. And that's how us walking in this truth in these last days should be, man. Are you in the truth? Let me show you how much more you should be in the truth than I am now. Let me show you how much harder you got to go, right?
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 15. Let thy talk be with the wise, and all thy communication in the law of the Most High.
Right, let your communication always be the law of the Most High, man. You should never be talking about, well, you know what, Keisha got something going on after this, you know. It should always be, man, we got a gauntlet game, man.
That's
We
right.
play a gauntlet game. Communication always be about the law, statutes, and commandments. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Right. Book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth.
Right? So your love should be shown in deed and in truth, man. Your love should be shown by the ways that you treat your brother. Your love should not be shown by me saying I love you. It should be by my actions that are weighed on the balance in front of the Lord, man. And that's all it comes down to, man. Your actions are going to be weighed on a balance in front of the Lord, man. Either you was going hard, you was loving your brothers, or you was hating your brothers. Right? Let's get that Matthew 22, verse 36.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 36.
Bring it out.
Master, which is the great commandment in the law? And Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment.
Right? You should love the Lord. We all know that, man.
And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law of the prophets.
Right, on those two commandments, you hang up everything written in the scriptures, man. Loving the Lord and loving your brother, man.
Right.
Right, and loving your brother, it comes down to correction, it comes down to reproof, and there's a reproof that's not comely, man, but sometimes you got to do it.